My name is Kenneth William Bryant. I've been in the renovating game for 18 years. An investor for 15. I have done a total of 36 renovations. I take homes that look like this and turn them into this. Welcome to Catapulting Change. Yo, what's up? It's your boy KB with Catapulting Change Academy. Hey, listen, it's Wake Up and Win Wednesday. I don't care that you think it's hump day because I'm here to tell you that every day is hump day. We got to stop making excuses about what day of the week it is or about what we're going through. Hey, listen, I'm going through things too. I'm in the process of losing a business that I've built for almost a decade. Is it the end of the world? No. Do I have other things going on? Yes. Because if I relied on one income source, if I relied on one business, if I relied on anyone, I would fail over and over and over again. Now, listen, I still fail, but it's a matter of minimizing your loss and maximizing your profits in life, guys. It's okay. You're going to have situations and circumstances where things don't go the way that you expected. And a lot of times you might not even have full control over what that process looks like. I'm going through it now, guys. Look, I blame me at the end of the day because I decided to work with certain individuals or I decided to work with certain people to come and collaborate with me. And because of that is the reason why things happen. It's the team that really makes the dream work. It's not I, it's not them, it's we. Even if you hire me for a service or I hire you for a service, it's we collaborating together that will bring a successful outcome or project, whatever that might be. So listen, guys, I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing what I do each and every day, no matter what. I don't care if I get punched in the face. I don't care if I get slapped from side to side. I'm still going to get up and make it happen no matter what. And to be honest with you guys, it's a lot of pain that I've been through in my life. But you might as well go through the pain and get a reward for it. One day, it's going to work out. I believe that. I've been grinding for most of my life now, guys, and I've been free for 10 years, okay? I became a full-time entrepreneur 10 years ago. I quit my job. You guys know the story. I was facing 30 years in prison for counterfeit money, drug possession at 15 years old. I was told I'd be locked up or dead. I was told I would be a failure. I was told I'd be a loser. I was told I was a young punk. I was told I was trying to be a thug. All kind of different things I was told in my life. Why? Because I was around the wrong type of people, guys. It's time to change your circle. It's time to change the people that you listen to. It's time to change those that are around you that are negative. Push them out of your life. Get rid of them. Those people that come to your barbecue with a to-go plate or with to-go containers, get rid of them because they're supposed to be coming with a container full of something else for you guys. Stop being a taker, guys, and start being a giver. See, that's one of my biggest problems is I give way more than I take. But I don't regret it because I believe when you become a go-giver, eventually you're going to find the right person to give back. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I do because I feel great about it. When I give, when I take on a project, when I mentor somebody, when I teach somebody, I feel great. When I do these Wake Up Wednesday calls, when I do my Wake Up and Win reels, it's to inspire, to encourage the community. My true passion now, guys, I used to think it was construction and real estate. It's not. To be honest with you, I'm disliking construction and real estate in a whole. I'm more interested in teaching and educating. I'm going to pursue my spiritual and well-being. I am going to become a preacher one day. Watch me work. This is my goal. I will make it happen. See, this is the difference, guys. When you get to the point in your life where you develop your mental side of things and you get your mind right. So what I teach is get your mind right, get your body right, and then take massive action. See, what happens is you can't take action if you don't believe it yet. See, some of you kind of want it, but you don't really want it. You don't want it as bad as you want to breathe. You don't want it as bad as you have to put that bottle down. You don't want it as bad as I can't go and ride my dirt bike. You don't want it as bad as I can't do the. You kind of want it. You got to be willing to sacrifice who you are for who you will become. And the moment that you do that is the moment that you will become something different, do something different. But we got to get to the point where we believe. So it's not, I want. I'm serious, guys. Look, I was talking to a group of people yesterday, and I asked everybody about their goals. And all of them said, I want to be an accountant. The other one said, I want to own a truck company. The other one said, I want to own a business. Didn't even narrow it down at all. I just want to own a business. Like, that's not good enough, guys. We got to get to the point where I will own a business, but we got to get more specific. I successfully own a business in the restaurant industry, and I have the #1 sales in Baltimore by June 30th of 2022. You see how that works? Not only did you speak it into existence, but you also gave some specifics and you set a deadline. If you say that over and over now you will start to develop the belief that you do, in fact, own the greatest restaurant in Baltimore. But if you cannot get to the point where you believe, nobody else is going to believe in you. Okay? Nobody else is going to believe in you. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned so far, guys, is this. From now on, I'm in control. Nobody is going to have control over me, periods. If you don't do it the way that I need to do it, then we're not doing business together, periods. So moving forward, I'm going to be very selective with who I work with. I'm going to be very selective on what projects I take. I'm going to be very selective on which students I take, etc. I got to make sure that those people that I'm working with, their goals and dreams align with mine. And when you start to work with people like this is when you can become the best version of you. But if you're working around people that are negative, or you're working around people that don't believe in you, I'm here to tell you that you're wasting your time. Stop spending time with those folks. It's low-hanging fruit. And all it's going to do is get you in trouble. Okay? Why? Because you'll never, ever get to the point where you believe or get to the point where you live your life by design. Let's take a moment real fast, guys. And I want you to repeat after me. I will, I must, I can. Now say it like you mean it this time. I will, I must, I can. Say it and feel it, guys. When you say something, not only allow yourself to embrace what you're saying, but say it so that you can hear it. Say it so that the world can hear it. Because if you're not making massive noise, then you're not doing anything. Because if nobody knows who you are, then guess what? It's not going to happen for you. It's just like when I made a decision this year to do these Wake Up Wednesday calls. I made a commitment to do these Wake Up Wednesday calls every Wednesday at 10 a.m., no matter what. I've only fell off one time, but I made up for it. You see, that's the difference, guys. Sometimes life hits you hard. Sometimes life knocks you down. Sometimes life gets you in a negative state of mind, but don't allow it. See, it's the way that you think. This is an example, guys. Instead of saying, I'm having a bad day, I'm having a super challenging day, but it's nothing I can handle. You see how that works? When you get to a point where you transition your thoughts into something that gives you more energy, is the moment that you can move forward, is the moment that you can execute, is the moment that you can be of value, is the moment that you can take on that project, is the moment that you've been waiting for. But you got to believe and you got to stay the course. See, what happens is we're so close to success. We're so close to figuring it all out that we give up when we're almost there. Why? Because we're going through some type of pain. It's time to stop being soft. It's time to stop hating. It's time to eliminate the anxiety. I understand, guys. I have anxiety. Everybody has anxiety. It's something like 53% of the world that suffers from anxiety because it's stress, it's hardships, it's aggravation, it's uncertainty. There's all kind of different things happen in the world, right? Coronavirus, this flu, that flu, AIDS, this, drugs. Oh my gosh, it's so much negative, guys. You cannot listen to the news. You cannot watch the media because I'm here to tell you that this negative is going on everywhere, but nobody is doing nothing about it. That's why I decided to do what I do, because I need for you guys to win. I need for your family to win. I need for your next generation to win. The next 3 to 4 generations. That is my goal, guys. My goal is to teach and inspire 5,000 people by 2025. I got 2 years to make that goal happen. And I'm here to tell you that I will make that goal happen. I'm working towards that right now. I will have an organization with the Academy of 5,000 successful entrepreneurs. Why? Because we all will develop the beliefs of I will, I must, and I can. I'm not saying you got to be a realtor. I'm not saying you got to be a contractor. I'm not even saying you have to be a nurse, a doctor. I'm not saying what you have to be. You have to figure that out. My job is to teach the principles of developing an unbreakable mindset, an unbreakable body, and then show you how to execute. Because that's the number one problem, guys. What happens is every time we wake up, we have $1 in the bank account. We decide not to execute. We decide to go back to bed. We make excuses. I don't have gas money to make it there, or I don't have this. You could figure it out if you kept on going. You could call some friends. You could call some family members. You could go and stay at Home Depot, work for an hour, get enough gas money to call your normal employer and say, hey, I'm running behind because I had to go and work somewhere for some cash so I could get there to work. I apologize for bringing my baggage with me, but I'm still here. You'll be surprised what that supervisor will say. They will ask you then, well, why didn't you call me first? Guarantee it. And you're going to come back and say, because I didn't think. No. See, that's the problem. You cannot think. You have to do. You have to take action. So you should have asked him or her first, is there anything you can do for me so that I can get to work? I don't have the gas money. Can you help me, please? And you'll be surprised. They might just Venmo you. They might just Cash App you. They might just send you a ride. They might even come and pick you up. But if you do not ask, if you do not execute, if you give up, if you get back into bed, if you go and lay on that couch, if you go and blame your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, the days of the week, then I'm here to tell you that nothing is ever going to happen. Period. You're going to suffer. You're going to be miserable. You're going to hate. You're not going to love. You're not going to be happy. No, guys, this is 2022. And matter of fact, I'm going to tell you guys this. Let's make a commitment today that moving forward for the rest of 2022 and the rest of our lives, we will eliminate negativity. We will embrace positivity. We will turn negative situations into positive situations. We will take failure and we will create success together. We the people, guys. See, that's what people fail to understand. You do not need the government. You do not need the schools. We need us. We the people. When we the people come together is the moment that success will start to happen. Why? Because we're greater. That's the problem with people. It's a whole lot of I. How can I make money? How can I be successful? It's not, you don't hear many people saying we. My goal is how can we be successful? How can we make millions and billions of dollars? How can we repair the world that is broken? How can we make a difference in the community, in our day-to-day lives? That's how we should be thinking, guys. You have to focus on sacrificing who you are for who you will become. Because the moment that you do that is the moment that you become mentally strong, physically strong, and you go out there and you make it happen, guys. You have to condition your mind and recondition your mind if it is not already conditioned for positivity. I get it. Look, I was the most negative person, guys. Listen, I have a teardrop in my face. I got gang-related tattoos all over my body. I told you I was facing 30 years. I told you I dropped out of high school at 15 years old. Okay? I told you I bought my first house at 19. I lost it by the time I was 24 years old. Uneducated. But did I give up? Did I throw in the towel? Did I become a loser? Did I stop working on myself? No. It was even more inspiring and motivating for me to work on myself ever before. Why? Because I didn't get the results that I desired. So that means I got to get back to the whiteboard. I got to get back to taking notes. I got to get back to reading. I got to get back to getting a mentor, somebody that can push me to get to that next level. I have mentors and coaches right now, guys, tons of them. Tony Robbins, Dean, Eric Thomas, Les Brown. I can go on and on with a list of people that I follow, with a list of people that I've hired, with a list of groups that I'm a part of. You can look at my Facebook and my social media and see how many groups I'm a part of. I might not participate in every one, but I'm a part of it. And the reason why I don't participate in every one now is because I'm building my own group now. I'm bringing my people with me, right? This is the thing, guys. No matter what group you're a part of, no matter who you believe in, I'm here to tell you that you have an audience too. But the only way to get that audience is by becoming the best version of you, developing yourself to become blessed and unbreakable. This is how change really starts to happen, guys. Is the moment that you embrace you, the fact that it's you, why you're not getting the results that you desire, is the moment that you can work on yourself and become better. And then once you get you right, guess what? Now you can go and get we right. Now you can build your community. Now you can inspire your people. Now you can educate your people. We have to teach the next generation, guys, and generations that are already here. There's some folks out there that's been living a miserable life for 50, 60 years. I made a decision long ago that there is no way I can live a miserable life. There is no way that I can absorb negativity. There is no way I can cry and complain each and every day. I'm not doing it, guys. I am not doing it. Now, I might talk about my failures. I might share my failures, and some people might take that negatively. But if they do, then I just don't speak to them. I continue to keep it moving. It's transitioning those negative times into those positive times. And the moment that you can transition your energy this way is the moment that you can solve any problem. I'm here to tell you that you may still go through some pain each and every day, but stay the course. Keep pushing. Keep inspiring yourself, others, your family. Take the time to teach, because look, maybe you're a tennis player. Maybe you play basketball. Maybe you're a contractor. Teach somebody else. And I promise you that you will get better just by doing that. And don't charge anything for it. Do it for free. And then one day you will get paid for it, guys. Back in the day when I was homeless, because of my skills in construction, I was able to finish basements for family members, for friends, so that I could have a place to stay. I didn't have to use my money to do it, right? I used my time. I basically traded my time and my skills instead of taking money. But I also put equity into that family member's house or into that friend's house, right? And on top of that, I paid rent every week. It wasn't much. It was $50, $100. That's fine. I respect that. I'm fine with that. I did the work. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. And you want to charge me rent? I get it, because now I'm using your power. I'm using your water. No problem. But see, when you develop skills also, you could always go out there and make money. That's the thing, guys. I can always make money, right? What I'm chasing right now is freedom. I am chasing freedom, and I am pushing to inspire as many people as I can to live their life by design, so that you guys can chase freedom instead of chasing money. Look, I made millions and millions and millions of dollars in my lifetime, the right way and the wrong way. The thing I struggled with is keeping it, right? The thing I struggled with was learning how to invest, learning how to buy cryptocurrency, learning how to trade, learning how to start businesses. But then I figured that out. And now I'm generating income from different areas of my life. The hardest thing for me to do right now is to take from one business to get to the other business. That's a big mistake. I made that mistake years ago, and you can't do that. You can't do that because it's only going to cause more hardships. So I'm doing my best to keep everything separate so that you can focus on each business or focus on each project or focus on each entity, etc., which will allow you to build that properly. You cannot rob Peter to pay Paul. You cannot take from this business to give to that business. You have to focus on that business. And one of the reasons why my construction business is failing right now, guys, is because I took on large projects and the cash flow hasn't been happening the way that it should be. It takes 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months to get paid sometimes. This is very hard for a contractor, especially when your people are living paycheck to paycheck, especially when your people rely on you. It's not sustainable. So that's why I made a decision that I'm no longer doing projects for anyone anymore unless it's on my terms. You're going to pay me what I want, and you're going to do it on my timeline. And you're going to release the draws when I request them, or else I'm going to put a stop work order and I'm not doing anything on the project moving forward. To be honest with you, though, I'm not interested in doing construction for consumers anymore. Period. Investors as well. I'm not interested. I'm interested in raising my own private capital. Those investors that want to invest into my organization, I'm interested in teaching other people how to do what I do so that they can do construction, so that they can flip houses, so that they can buy rental properties, so that they can teach and educate, so that they can ride motocross, whatever it is that interests them that I teach. That's what I'm focused on. It's my calling now. It's my calling to inspire, to teach, and elevate the community. I am needed. I am worthy. I am a king. And I need each and every one of you to believe the same thing. Repeat after me. I will. I must. I can. I will, because there are no other options. I must, because my family is dependent on me, and the next generation after me is dependent on me. And I can, because I still got my hands, I got my mouth, I got my ears, I got my eyes, I got my legs. There's no excuses for me. And even if I lose an eye, even if I lose my teeth, even if I lose my ear, even if I lose a leg, I'm still going to do what I do. Just continue to watch my journey. You will see I've shared everything in my process for the last 10 years. And I'll continue to share my story because there's somebody out there that is living the same story, that needs some guidance, that needs someone to push them through the pain, that needs someone to elevate them, that needs someone to inspire them. We are needed, guys. And that's what we fail to realize. We're growing up in a society that makes us feel like we're not wanted, makes us feel like we're not needed. Why? Because we started at the bottom. And when you start at the bottom, that's when it's hard to climb up that ladder. That's when it's hard to rise above. That's when it's hard to get access to affordable financing. That's when it's hard to get that brand new car. That's when it's hard to take that dream vacation. But when you stop chasing money and you start chasing freedom, and you start working on you, and you start sacrificing who you are for who you will become, is the moment that you will become successful. It won't happen overnight. It won't even happen in a few years. It's going to take you between 3 and 5 years to see any type of results. Why? Because you're constantly investing into yourself, into your education, into your community. And then one day it's like, yes, I made it. I'm getting results now. And then you got to figure out how to replicate what you have done by creating teams and systems This will free you. This will allow you to be more effective, to be more efficient. This will get you what you need to get to that next level. But you have to be careful along the way. One of the biggest problems that I've had in my career, guys, is I've always thought that I was Superman. I've always thought that I can change people. I've always thought that I could make people do what I need them to do. No. Big mistake, guys. You cannot make or force anyone. You cannot make someone become positive when they're negative. They have to want it. But we have to take it from the want to a need. So a person has to say, I want to stop being negative. No, that's not good enough. You have to say, I will stop being negative, starting right now. And when you make a decision like this, is the moment that you can move forward and start to develop progress for that process. It's a process, guys, and it's not easy. I'm here to tell you it's not. Like I tell all of you, I'm still experiencing hardships. I'm still experiencing negativity. It may not seem like it, because I know how to transition the way that I think. I know how to deliver my message differently. I know how to transition my energy from one place to the other when it's needed. One thing that can't nobody take away from me, guys, is my work ethic, my grind, my hustle. I know the successful people out there say, you don't become successful by grinding and hustling. Yes, you do if you have nothing. If you were born with money, you're absolutely right, Mr. or Mrs. Successful person. If you have money, now you can buy houses easily. Now you can invest easily. But if you have nothing, you must develop that grind and work ethic that nobody can stop you no matter what. See, those people that have a bunch of money, one thing I can tell you is this: you will not outwork me, period. And then once I develop the same type of resources that you have with my work ethic, you better look out. You better watch out, because I'm coming for it all. I'm coming for all that has been taken from me. I'm coming for all that is supposed to be with me. Now, this is the thing, guys. It's a season for everything. It's not going to happen when you want it to happen. But one day you wake up and you see that you're starting to get paid by social media, Facebook, Instagram. One day you wake up and you see that money coming from one of your course. One day you wake up and you see that money coming from that flip that you went through for 6 months that put you through hell. But once you got through it, you got that reward for it. Why? Because you were consistent. You were driven. And you did it no matter what, even through the challenges and the hardships. So listen, guys, look. We're getting close to the 30-minute mark. I'm very, very particular about my time, and I have a lot to do today. Like always, no excuses. Structure your day. Plan out your day, and be consistent. Who cares what day of the week it is? But I'm here to tell you it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, and it's time to wake up and win. Until next time, guys, for any of you guys out there, if you have any questions, any concerns, you just want to collaborate and talk with me, send me a message. Okay? Don't be afraid to reach out. And for those of you that really love what you're hearing here, please share it with your friends, your family. Like it, love it, hate it. I don't care, but please interact, because your voice is needed. We need to hear from you, everyone. And I promise I will get back to you. I will reply to every comment. I will reply to every message. I promise. Till next time, guys, have a great rest of the day. And remember, life is great. Don't be scared. Let's go.